Alright, either way, the only thing I'd recommend is each group have their sergeant. That way we can do radio coordination, because it's going to be needed, because there's vehicles involved with today. So if one of the riflemen could take sergeant, I would really appreciate that.
Empire's here. I wonder if he's still trying to get on.
Empire, you there? Buddy? You want to say something? Your mic's queuing up. You're not saying anything, though. Yeah. Well, like I said, we're probably going to want someone in that slot, because if you don't coordinate this properly, you're going to end up arming your two vehicles when you try to gate through, and it's going to get funny. Because I'm not going to give them back, because they've got custom inventory.
I could give it a shot if you want.
I'll temp switch until he fixes it.
Nice one, Jay.
Oh, there we go, he's here.
Yeah, no, I was just booting up.
Alright, well, when you're on, you can just say something, and then you can both switch out back to what you got. But it is 2:56, and I want to get a move on, so...
Alright, I'm right here.
Alright, Jay, if you want to soft log out, back to slot in, then switch back, feel free.
Yeah, already was.
Alright. I'll wait 1 minute, and you guys can push ahead to map, and we'll go over the map. While you're doing that, background, so the previous operation was a success. We were able to get a set's loyal follower out of Ra's jail and over to a Teltac, where he was able to take off with some radio equipment, and he has moved that ship through sublight engines, or whatever the heck it's called, to another planet, where Ra is doing some additional staging work. This is a storage facility near the gate site. Normally it is a much more fortified world, and by some degree it is still a very fortified world. But we have an opportunity here to basically do a hit and run. The Teltec is in orbit right now, waiting for a call on 5-0 to come in. You will make that call after you do the following. You guys will be assaulting through the gate, moving up to an entry point, which will move you into a complex underground under the mountain you're assaulting on, to basically clear it out. They will lock out some of the parts of the mountain to you, but that is okay, because the two areas we need are control panels that control the opening and closing of the landing zone. All we need you to do is clear out the two official-looking areas, then radio up on 50 for the Teltec to make its descent. Once the Teltec makes it descent, it will interface with the landing zone on its own, and with no one alive in the facility to block the request, the Teltec will be able to lower the landing zone, land, grab what it needs, and then take off. We don't know how long that is going to take, though. We're estimating that Ra will more than likely plan some sort of counterattack, not him specifically, but his forces on the ground. So we will have to hold the hilltop as that attack takes place. Now, to assist you in this operation, we have outfitted 2 half-tracks and an AA vehicle with the necessary munitions to take on whatever might come into the AO. In the event that you need a second AA vehicle, because the first one either gets destroyed or runs out of ammo, you just have to run back to the gate, dial it. You don't have to go through it. You just need to send a broadcast over 5-0, and then we will send another one through the gate. Otherwise, you have spare ammo and supplies in the half-tracks, use them. Now, getting the vehicles through the gate, this is where things get a little fun. The best thing I can recommend is a radio guy in every single gate, or every single vehicle. Put the vehicle through the gate, wait for the animation to finish, then drive the vehicle out of the front of the gate, and then radio for the next vehicle to come in. This might take 2 or even 3 gate processes, aka queuing up the gate and sending things through, to get all your vehicles through. But please make sure that there is not a vehicle in front of the gate when you send the next vehicle over, because the vehicle will literally fly in and clip into a vehicle behind it if it's there, and cause explosive results. You can all fit in a vehicle except for the final AA vehicle. That can only take 3 people, so other people have to file in. So you can just pile into the half tracks, or you can just go through the gate on foot. Just make sure you get out of the way once you spawn in, either left or right, because otherwise the vehicle will fly in and run you over. This was a very fun thing to test, so I'm just warning you now. Just make absolutely sure you do the half tracks one at a time, and then the final vehicle, and make sure everything's out of the way, because otherwise you will arma things, and it will blow up, and it will be funny. Also, high chance that while you're doing that, stuff from the fortifications are going to start firing at you. Feel free to use your vehicles as cover, or use the defilade, but this is a massive open zone, so expect to use your vehicles for cover, because, yeah, things will get a little messy. Nonetheless, I didn't set vehicles to medical vehicles, so you'll have to rely on your medics, but there's, again, spare medical and supplies in the vehicles, so feel free to get a little more liberal on the GLs if you need to. But this is definitely going to be the most combat-heavy mission we've done so far, so you will have the ammunition to boot. Are there any questions?
I don't
I
think so.
assume we have entrenching tools.
No?
Oh.
Can the Fear spare a box of entrenching tools, perhaps?
So, if one bolt hits the trench, it auto-deletes it.
I mean, that's better than it auto-deleting the person behind the trench.
I mean, yeah, but I don't want you getting into the mindset of, oh, we can just dig a trench and we'll be fine. It doesn't help. Because if you get into a turtle mindset, you're just going to end up in an open field trying to fortify it, and then within 20 seconds, because of how quickly they fire rounds at you, you're going to end up in the open field prone thinking you're safe. Trust me, when I try to design these missions, I do get into your heads, and I realize, yeah, I think it'll be better just to keep you guys mobile with your vehicles in that mindset, rather than pinned in a field realizing, oh, 10 seconds later, the trench I just dug is gone, because the explosive rounds of the staff weapons just kind of annihilated everything. So, I know it sounds unfair for me to say that to you, but trust me, when I say that in testing, it's not worth it. It's easier to be mobile. Alright, any other questions? Alright. In the event we arma something, I'll just restart the mission, because, at that point. But, you know, it'll be a fun test run. But just coordinate over 50. Even if the gate closes, you should still be able to speak over 50. And if for whatever reason the radio ranges aren't working, then I will just manually help coordinate over 50, okay? I just want this to go swimmingly. Oh, and if one side dials the gate, don't go in. So let's say our side at spawn dials the gate to go to the map zone. If you're in the map zone and you see the gate start up and it wasn't on your side, don't go through the gate. You will die. Because that's just how the gate works. You have to dial it on your side to go through it. Yeah, limits of scripting. Anyway, good luck, have fun. Push through. Alright, here's how we're doing things. Cue up the epic music, gentlemen.
Oh my god.
We finally get vehicles. Hell yeah. It's about time, right?
Alright. You poops. This is how it's gonna go. Squad
Oh,
1.
there goes my Zeus.
Half track. Squad 2 take the second half track. Squad 2 is the enemy squad. And then medics. Everyone got 2. One medic going forward one medic going rear one.
Why isn't it giving me the
and
option to
then
create
we'll
Zeus?
take the bucket half track.
Hey, leadership, make sure the radio's on 5-0.
Huh.
Whoa, it's not on 5-0.
BRB. Where'd the Zeus go? Usually respawning will fix it, but
Are we meant to have that
50-50.
there we go.
as infantry? Are we meant to have third person as infantry?
Yep.
Yeah, for this mission, yes.
Okay.
I'm I'm way
I mean, unless all my add-ons broke.
Have you been cool with this match?
All my add-ons broke. What? No, it didn't be.
Yeah.
Oh, god damn it. Hold on. Metro, did you set your mission file settings on your mission to server side in the previous thing we ran on Monday?
No,
Oh, that's weird. Well, okay, hold up. I gotta...
all my
Things
all
are
my
borked.
stuff's always saved to the mission
Yeah,
file.
things are borked right now. 1 second.
Have you got my mission file saved?
Hold on.
So it's gone to go away from him. We got earplugs.
Hold on. What the hell? No, I know what's wrong. Hold on. The A settings didn't parse properly. I'm gonna quickly re-export the file. Sam, good catch.
That's exactly like, hold on a second.
Yeah, because I'm like, that's weird. I mean, we normally don't. And then I just checked. I'm like, oh, okay. Like, none of the A settings parsed properly.
Interesting.
What issue was found first that lets you figure that out?
He was able to use third person as an infantryman.
Mm.
And
Yeah,
I
I was
checked,
about
like,
to
all
say.
the, like, some of the settings were set properly for, like, advanced ballistics. Like, that was all turned off. And then I checked medical, and it's like, oh, haha, player health coefficient's at
I mean, you
1
also have-
instead of 25. Ha, this wouldn't last
have
that long now, would it?
50
Very
set as the
short
default
mission.
long range as well, right, Liru, in your settings?
Usually, yeah.
Yeah, because it wasn't on 50.
Yeah.
It was
Well,
a
give
random
me,
event, so.
give me 5 minutes to just re-export and re-FTP the file, and then I'll have you guys on in the next 5 minutes on top of that, and then we'll start in the next 5. So just 10 to 15 minute delay.
He's here. I was about to say because it was at the earplugs. It's like,
Yeah.
alright.
That works for me.
Also works for me.
So I'll use this downtime to say, hey, there's new polls up that'll help determine what we do next month. Please go vote on them.
I've already voted.
I'll be
Also already voted.
I already voted.
And then we've
I'll
got
hold
2
off
more
on voting
missions in
because
this
this is-
campaign.
Sorry.
Ooh. Just give me 1 second. I just gotta open the mission file and then re-export
I've grabbed
the
a drink. I'll be
settings,
back.
which is weird that it didn't do that, but at this
Hopefully
point,
me crashing out was actually a problem of Ace fucking up and just my computer not handling it and not something else.
Ace wouldn't do that.
That's not good.
Did it crash your game or just the...
Game froze and it temporarily like half overlaid with TeamSpeak. I could have my
No, what overlay did you have for TS?
so
Excuse me.
my cursor was hovering over someone's name when I alt tabbed, so it just showed the cursor name and everything was frozen.
Yeah, but
And-
what time did it have? Did it have online since like 54 years?
The point that it happened
No,
was
no. Because I'm pretty sure I know exactly which bug you're talking about. It's a TeamSpeak issue. Just have it like windowed or something, and that won't happen. It is not an armor issue. Well,
Hey,
it
Righto
partially
Penguin,
is,
we'll be
but-
back on
why
Daisy
shouldn't
on
have
Friday.
it full screen.
Ideally, no.
Okay. That works then.
2 days. Yeah.
Yeah, Metro, we can hear you, buddy. Anything
Live
else you want to voice
Metro
acting?
Boy.
Who's on the other side of that phone? Is it your sister? Tell her I said hi.
God damn.
What?
How's your
Yeah, I
sister?
miss her.
What did I just come back to?
Live Metro
I
Ball.
can hear you.
What?
Where's your sister?
Goddamn allergies.
What?
Allergies
What?
are good
We
for
must-
you.
What?
We
Metro,
must
tell your
introduce...
sister I miss her.
For allergies, we must introduce the final solution.
You're right.
Flonase?
I watched
Yes.
Conspiracy last
Yes.
Uh huh.
night. What a fucking
Get the
horrible
Flonase
group of
gas
people,
chamber.
man. Great film.
The Flonase gas chamber.
Mate, if you've never watched Conspiracy, oh, it's literally it's like it's 12 guys sitting around the table, but it's the best 2 hours
restart
of like
the server?
just like what the fuck is going on here?
Is that like a lemon party?
No, I did not. Whoops.
I thought that the final solution was the funny red pill.
Wait, but
I'm
it
so
says it
confused
transferred
happening right
proper.
now.
But I learned.
Here, 1 second. I'm gonna restart the server real quick.
Okay.
'Cause
I think
remember
Metro
why.
is talking to someone in his room.
No, I'm not. I'm talking to you.
Who the hell were you talking to?
His imaginary friend.
What?
Your sister?
Bro, I don't have.
Jimmy
I have 2
Fisher?
brothers. I have 3 brothers.
Is one of them a sister though?
You lucky bastard.
Huh? Hey, one's a half brother, and then the other 2 are a different type of half brother. So,
But are any of them fruity?
well, 2 of them are below the age of
Jay-Z
2.
asking the real
so-
questions here.
Okay,
And
but
the
it's
other
the
one
one
is-
that's of age fruity.
Jesus
Yeah.
Christ,
No.
Jay-Z.
I mean, Metro, I didn't think I had to specify that. Yes, I meant ones that were legal, not you know.
I mean,
This
I
is
know,
my
I mean,
punishment
it's
for
okay.
making sure the
It's
mission
okay.
wasn't fully set, right? It's to hear Jay-Z lusting over fruity sisters / brothers of Metro. Even though I started the joke, so, alright.
Ain't nothing wrong with the
I
good lady.
accept my
boy.
hell.
Hey, it could be worse.
It's a very, very unique form
Oh,
of
Penguin,
hell.
I've never been alive long enough to
As he
know.
knows, he gets topped by my older brother. So,
Aye, aye, aye. Do the Germans have armor now? No. Tanks would still get blown away by the turrets. But I haven't told them about the turrets yet. Because I don't need to. They can discover that one on their own. Server's back up, you can get on.
There goes Metro.
In case my mic didn't queue, the server's back up, you guys can get back on.
We'll get
I'm gonna preemptively push at the map, so. Alright.
okay.
Sorry about that. I'll give it a minute and then I'll push it from map to the actual server. Sorry about that.
I just got back. Are we supposed to be rejoining the server?
Yeah,
yet?
yeah, you can get back on the server.
yeah, we join. Cool.
Why is Among Us on my screen?
Because Sam put it there, and the map defaults to looking at the center of the map or whatever position.
Oh no! Someone's hard work putting down all the dots is erased. Shit.
Oh, the what?
The white
All the dots with the info. You know.
Well, just-
Mission.
Can you just put it
Fine,
back
I'll
real
just
quick?
Rewrite the shit. Damn, bro, it's like I'm not the one. I'm the one that put them down. I'm not
Jay-Z.
bitching about it.
Jay-Z,
Yeah.
it's okay. I know you're disappointed to find out Metro doesn't have a fruity boy for you, but you don't
Oh
have
my
to take your anger out on other people.
Wow.
It's not your
Focus
fault.
things going to grab a drink.
So by the way, I've been putting up YouTube polls here and there for like new op ideas. Who wants to help me take on the IRS? Let's do it.
But yeah.
I'm down.
Yes.
Maybe time of day.
Alright, that'll be for July. But anyway, let's just get started.
You're
Yeah, now I should have an option to add Zeus in case I can't, but...
A lot of usage showing your channel.
Well, yeah, you're supposed to mute that.
Come on, let's go. Same thing.
Alright, boys.
Angel and then-
Alright, 5-0 check. You guys can start going through when you feel like it. Good luck.
Yeah, listen so he come over to me.
Good check. Good check. Liru,
I-
you were referring to the Irish Republican Sea Force, right?
No, I'm Irish. I'm top... Never mind. Just...
Is that the Iranian Republic Sea Force?
You know what? Sure, buddy. Why not?
Alright, first half track, pull forward.
God damn it! What the?
I'm gonna be honest, it helps if you get a little momentum before you hit the iron bar gate so you go a little farther, but it's up to you.
That's a bad idea.
I would recommend you don't put it on the gate though, because if the gate fires out, it'll hit the thing and blow up. So keep it off the ramp when you're booting the gate.
Spawn an actual like physical object when it does that.
Yeah, that it kills you.
That's amazing.
Well, yes, it is, but not when you're blowing things up. No, I'm an Irish Mexican, but I was born in America. That's just my heritage talking. Alright.
First half track, go, go, go. Second half track, set up in position.
Metro, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear.
Alright, I'm just gonna help coordinate this. I'll let you know when that half track is clear, unless they can radio in.
I drive away.
First half track is clear, second half track good to go.
Second half track, go, go, go.
Yeah, so sometimes the half track gets caught in debug, sometimes it it goes through the gate immediately, but they still play through the animation, which is why I wanted to be careful, but... Oh god.
First squad's gonna push to the tree line.
Second half track
Hey,
is clear.
Metro, be advised, first squad's getting fire upon from the base location.
Let's go, let's go, let's go.
Just a little bit of desync, don't worry about it. I think that's more so someone's connection. There we go.
Metro, I recommend we revise route, head south instead. We have some terrain coverage that
Oh,
way.
there's my debug. I was gonna go like, where are my units? But there we go.
Alright, first half track, lead the way, we'll follow suit.
Anyway, how are y'all doing on this fine Wednesday? We've got 2 planned streams today. And you just have a nice little operation going here. Looks like there's been a little bit of friendly fire on some of the positions, but that's fine. Metro, I would highly recommend you save that ammo for the aircraft. New Destiny 2 DLC? I don't know. I've never played a Destiny game.
Yeah, Metro, it might be worth pushing all the way to the south to have a terrain advantage.
Go for it. This is my max speed. I'm gonna be a while.
Alright, gliders I'll spawn in about 5 minutes, but I'm a little worried that they're going to burn through all their AA ammo. DayZ will be on Friday. We always do it Fridays at about 8 or 9 p.m. Eastern Standard. As you notice, it's not showing any health damage. You can actually see it on the hull. What I've always been worried about is they eventually do take a lot of damage, so I'm a little worried that they're now pushing right in and they're going to get absolutely annihilated. You know, you guys are supposed to like dismount and start traveling through the woods, not charge right up to them, right? Like... The AI settings don't matter because of the sway of the staff weapons are absolutely atrocious. And not only that, it'll naturally fire out in various directions. It's impossible to line it up properly. idea what happened there. But alright, now I gotta see these chuckleheads regroup. Medical settings are still the same as last time, in which case they're very heavily in the player base's favor. Now we need to see the players actually fight through this, because, yeah, they weren't meant to try to drive up to the front like that. They can get on the machine guns, though, but this is where things are going to potentially get a little bit messy. Where's the medical staff at this point? How much ammo does the AAVIC have left? That's a very good question. Looks like they still have a good chunk.
Medic, shot one of my medics.
Who was one of your medics? Who were the medics?
Shaman, Aragon, and Guilty.
What's the ground?
Just animation resetting people, because for whatever reason, I don't know why, but people get stuck in a standing animation when they sometimes dismount.
Why do I not? No, vehicle's fucked, Lolo. You can't do it's fucked. The gun's down, the engine's down. Now the engine's down.
Yeah, it looks like the weapon's disabled, so I guess I'm not going to be spawning an aircraft. But again, they weren't supposed to... When I envisioned this, I thought they would like drive right up to here and do a dismount, not drive all the way around and then try to go right up to the wall. I don't know why they thought that would work. Now you have Metro trying to coordinate. Morton should be trying to get big to a medic at this point. If not, he should be trying to carry him over. He might be stable though, but still. Oh, that's why I always try to stay in the low ground so I can at least somewhat show what's going on. And the AA vehicle just got destroyed. Yeah, so this is why I've never given the player base tanks, because they'll get super confident with their position and then this will happen to the tank.
Ground, where's the sniper? We need him picking up Zeus bearing 066 near tall structure.
Yeah, he just got off. He's working on it.
So you got the infantry just trying to rush across here. It's a nice little citadel. I expected, again, a direct attack from here, so I have everything lining up on that side. And you got Morton trying to carry him over to the medics here. You got the machine gunners firing back, trying to get in there, but... Nice little wake-up call for the player base at this point. Maybe trying to drive right up to the objectives is a really bad call, but I think they got, the reason they did that was because they did it in Metro's op on Monday, and it worked fine because everyone had power armor. But in this operation, they have the opposite. 2 hits from a staff weapon will, 99% of the time, knock them on con.
He has a pulse.
For some just curious here, if I look at Metro's squad, his marksman is here, and we have the FG-42 with him now as well. So we can pick units off, but eventually this will become the main battle rifle for the G-43 gunners. If you guys have smoke grenades, use them, and you have plenty of spare. Metro just ate shit. I wasn't lying when I would say this would probably be the most brutal fight yet. Actually, no, this was going to be the most brutal fight yet. They need to be utilizing their half-tracks and the machine guns to keep things pinned here, and it looks like they're trying. But again, I built this for this area over here, so there was more open ground to be able to pick off the enemy. They're doing it off of an angle I didn't expect them to do. So the players are in their own little creative issue now. And again, they're leaving the other half-track behind, and these half-tracks I filled with all of their ammo,
Man, I need a medic
as well as a bunch of spare grenadier rounds.
One for Alpari. Yeah, all the medics are up.
That was to help them get their foot in the door. And if they need to, they can go back to the gate and call for another AA vehicle. Looks like it's low on ammunition, though. But you can see that the wheels have been absolutely annihilated on this vehicle. Now they're utilizing the vehicle for cover. Jesus. Yeah, one life. I'm just worried about that vehicle taking too much damage and cooking off, but now they got the other half-track moving. Agron's been taken out, and he's one of the medics, so that's not good. You can just see the sheer amount of fire coming in. They weren't gonna find him otherwise. I've been really big on trying to get people to assign battle buddies and whatnot because it helps deter issues like these, but now you see the vehicles advancing. They've taken out a majority of the sentries. We do have Jay-Z leading with a smoke grenade. That's good. Now I'm going to start spawning the next layer of defenders here for the inner perimeter.
Team 1 to ground. We got a Team 1's got a method of ingress up to the north. We're close to 2 gilded towers.
Now we got those 3 shooters trying to pin them.
Head north, behind the death blade on the west side.
So they've stopped shooting because of the concealment.
Follow along the tree line until you get as close as you can to the open road.
Roger, we see you guys.
Now they're firing at Bobby, but the rounds are going wide, so they're hitting into these guys now. Oh, I didn't know that existed, otherwise I would have gotten rid of it. now it's a little too late for me to get rid of it, unfortunately. Alright. Player base is taking their time, but they're learning how to advance here. I'm just really worried when I see a player out on his own over here. Especially since it looks like they're trying to get everyone mounted up. Snell gets blown away because this is still a very dangerous crossing. Like I said, you get 2 tapped, it's 99% chance you're going to get hit. 1 tap, upper torso, your head. If any of those get hit, it's a 1 tap.
Inside the entrance for one, I can see them from here.
Now they're trying to advance with the vehicles, but now they have less to deal with on the perimeter, but there's still some. Oh yeah, I told them as soon as they leave the gate, they're probably going to come under fire, so... Again, I find it weird that they immediately tried to rush around and do this, and then they pulled back after realizing that they were rushing right into the fort. It's like, yes, that is a fort, gentlemen. So Farius now has to be running out like that. He risks getting 1 tap, though, and not being recovered. Morton trying to stabilize Snellman as the medic. He can probably pop some smoke and get him up there. One of them on the ground. Good 1 tap right there on that guy. 1 taps are instant kill headshots, and that's definitely what Sam's aiming for here. So good on him. Like I said, we're not even at the swarm part yet. That's after they clear the underground section.
Alright, I want all squads regroup at the front gate by the 2 far south tracks.
Yeah, Metro, you gotta stay in cover while you do that, otherwise you're gonna get blasted. Yeah, so we got 3 people hit back here. I don't think I have anyone to, like, try to pick them up to mulligan them. But that's gonna be a loss of 3 on the manpower. That's unfortunate. Because they decided to try to run it without utilizing the vehicles. And I keep watching Morton fail his wake-up check, so... Like I said, no one's going to go back there. So who's the squad leader? I think each of them actually have a member of their squad. Yeah, so all 3 squads have a member down back here, and no one's going to notice because no one assigned the battle buddy system. So that's unfortunate. Not sure if anyone's going to see them back there down at the ground level either, so I'm going to assume those guys are going to end up KIA. These guys still getting flanked without realizing they're continuing to do medical here despite taking fire from the flank. Maybe you see one of these guys get picked up on DUI. Maybe that's what one of the vehicles are going back for. That's amazing. You just ran Daz over. He's still shooting, though. Good for him.
Metro, the medic is still at the...
Well, we'll see if they have DUI on.
Here. Yeah, medic's okay.
I'm gonna be honest, these ops are only hard because I understand where my player base's flaws are. If they were to actually focus on utilizing DUI and everything, we see it. I mean, the last mission, they did with minimal casualties. It was only towards the end when they actually started running out of ammo because they wanted to fight all 280 members of the garrison on that island. They could have bypassed most of them, but they chose to fight instead. But they still did fairly well, but that's because they were coordinating and keeping everything in check. But we're gonna have 3 KIA early on, and that's about 15 to 20% of their manpower. More around 15. The fun bug about having your bipod is you can't get run over. Yeah, but you still take damage.
Does anyone have eyes on Alfarius?
Yeah, so now you hear them trying to find where they are.
I got a man MIA. I don't know where he is.
All the squads have a man MIA, and now one of the squads is finally figuring that out. And
Alright, listen up, squad lead, pass around the squads. Our target entrance is to our northeast.
And
We'll
we have our
use
first
the
KIA.
vehicles as cover. The front half track has ammunition in the MG. We'll try and use it sparingly as we push forward. Everyone follow suit, rearm while you can. Get medical in the half tracks.
Metro team one's gonna push up to the next one.
Yeah, the entrance to the base is to our north and it's going off the map.
Yeah, so you still got the 3 sentries on that side. Gonna jerk him a little to the left. But again, it's up to them if they wanna
Shit, I guess I'll
set
carry
themselves
shot
up.
down someone. No one was able to.
I mean, it was funny when we played the Up on Monday, and I said, hey, are we gonna like set up the battle buddy system? We're gonna like, you know, color coordinate on DUI? They're like, nah, we're just gonna go through. And I'm like, ha, okay. This is why you people keep dying in my ops. Sea Turtle, perhaps. I'm taking a break from 2 of the 340K communities I work for at the moment. Just kind of burnt out for various reasons. We still have a big chunk of defenders over here, and looks like they might try to bypass to head up to the defensive position. If they don't leave any security and they just go in there, I will literally just start gating teams in behind them. But yeah, that's all 3 KIA back here.
Make sure who.
Also, I noticed their bodies, even though they die, they delete themselves. There's a setting that manages that. I have it on for different reasons, but I guess I'll flip it back. And I don't get why we have a vehicle charging up on its own compared to, like, everyone else staying back there. That's not making any sense to me. This will blow it up, by the way. Nah, Sea Turtle, I just put up the VODs that I can. See, I don't get, if they're moving people up with the vehicles, why not just load the person in the vehicle and do the medical in the vehicle while you move everyone up instead of spacing people out? Because I got Jay-Z down back here, because everyone else is trying to push up here.
My position, half-tack position, direct.
They should be systematically clearing the bottom instead of rushing ahead, because they keep rushing forward, hitting a brick wall, and then end up having to pull back. So I feel like this is going to have a lot of KIA. And if this mission is a failure, there is a way to still complete the campaign. It just means we're not going to do the ring system, but it's going to be done with a smaller player base.
Oh.
Yeah, so now you've got everyone that's up here is getting immediately taken out. So I don't get why they're making such silly calls.
I need support up here.
Well.
Oh, I'm getting hit from somewhere. You good?
Really? Oh, I'm getting hit from somewhere. Proceeds to keep doing medical without looking around to see, oh, maybe I need to pop a smoke grenade. Oh my god. That just took 3 people out. See, people got the VIX and I guess got in the mindset that they can just charge into the enemy defensive lines, and that's how the AA VIC got blown up. Because the other two vehicles charged away from it and it just stayed in the open and got absolutely annihilated before it could properly deploy. I mean, there is literally a little ditch right here. You can use some of this for cover. And then you could just advance via vehicle. This was interesting. This isn't how I designed the scenario to be, but you know. I think they got hit by the staff cannon. That's what caused the AoE for them all to get annihilated back here.
Hey, asshole.
Now we're just gonna have to see who's still alive and who can continue the operation at this point. Good God. This is one hell of a raid gone wrong.
Fuck. The lag. Lag is warrior.
Angel, is this you?
Alright, I have medical bandage. He's gonna need medical
Left,
probably.
behind you.
Fuck.
Jesus.
Yeah, guys, also.
Ah, yes, the almighty cactus blocking the staff shots. Am I a kind person today? No. A raid set up to fail? You tell me, Red Hot, how could I have set them up better for success? Please.
Banshee, Cisco's head.
Educate me.
Fuck, I've been hit.
Yeah. Fuck. Reloading.
There's plenty of rocks, dude. There's plenty of ways to move up cover to cover. There's trees, there's rocks on both sides. Compared to the route where they're going, they're literally charging up the open area, trying to utilize their vehicles. They could have hugged the perimeter wall and gone around. The only danger zones are the little open areas beforehand, which you gotta pie in, and then you have to breach the coordinated effort. There's plenty of cover, dude. But again, we're at the Overwatch level, so it's hard for us to actually see it. When we get to the actual ground perspective, you see that there's plenty.
I'm lagging. Try to pull Metro back towards us.
I told you guys you'd take fire as soon as you left the portal.
Close.
Oh God, it's just a slaughter at this point. It also helped that it doesn't help that they didn't clear their flank either.
I think it's just me, guys. Oh, okay, yeah. Fuck. In that case, you're...
Oh, please, dude. Oh, no. I think that's GG. That is GG. Good God. Big rip.
What? Which
Damn.
That was fucking terrible. Holy
All right.
shit.
Did anyone set up Battle Buddy systems so you could coordinate if people went down?
Yes, I do.
Okay, because we had 3 people die, literally 1 person from every squad from the get-go. For from there, I don't know why vehicles decided, or how do I word this? When I gave you vehicles, you guys decided to try to rush the AO instead of dismounting and trying to go up tactically and, you know, use your range to your advantage. And then even when you got your foot in the door on the perimeter wall and I thought you'd bounce back, then you immediately rushed from the perimeter wall to the entrance to the facility without clearing out the surface, so you were shot from every direction. Like, that was... Damn. What happened there, Metro?
I honestly can't tell you. From as soon as we exited the gate, we lost the AA immediately. It all went black. The only thing was working was the gun, and then we lost that by the time we caught up to the
Right,
rest of the squad.
because the other squads just pushed ahead of you when I told you you'd take fire as soon as you left the gate. So why did you order the 2 squads to push ahead of you when they should have been covering you?
I told them to push towards the tree line.
Yeah, how did
get
you
to
end
cover
up on the
before
southern
I'm-
side in the center tree line
don't know.
rather than the closest tree? Like,
I don't know.
I
When we
built
came-
this
I found out
AO
that
for you
everyone
guys
was
to go
south.
through the path of least resistance, and you somehow ended up going through a completely different route than tactically should have been done. This
No, I
confuses
don't-
me, gentlemen.
I don't know which squadron it was.
The reason
but
why we
one
were
of them-
south
Yeah,
would have
yeah.
been because of me, because as I was trying to get us moving east, I saw we were getting fired upon, so I realized, okay, let's try to get behind some terrain, which is why we went south, because I saw that there was a difference in elevation there.
All right, I have an hour and 15 minutes left. You guys want to try that again?
Yes,
I'd be more than
Yes,
happy
yes,
to.
yes.
Hell yeah.
You chuckleheads.
Alright, this time, infantry, you're being dismounted and going through on foot.
Just a quick question with the vehicles, because when we asked for heavy vehicles, you said they die very quickly. How durable are the half tracks, like roughly?
The half tracks, for whatever reason, are a lot more durable than the tanks. I
Okay.
don't know why.
Oh, they're like invincible. Like, but
Except
you're
for, like,
still
the
getting
tires.
hurt though. Like,
Yeah.
no matter where you're sat in the Vic,
Let
you
me-
still will get hurt.
Well, unless you're turned out. But let me clarify something. The normal staff weapons are basically like light AT. They will eventually kill the half track, but it takes a very long while. So for the purpose of this mission, as long as you're just not constantly taking fire for the entire thing, you'll be fine. There are staff cannons, though, in terms of statics in certain positions. One squad got wiped by one.
Yes, I know. I got hit in the face with one.
So those will 2 or 3 tap the half track. So you can't just charge in there with them. You still have to be tactical. So let's try this again. And hopefully nothing bad will happen. JZ Metro, take your slots. Are we waiting on
Yep.
anyone?
I'm
Hold on,
rebooting up the
I'm
game.
loading.
All right, I will
Yeah,
push
I'll be
us to map. Now let me explain, because I'm literally gonna draw what I expected you guys to do and what you actually did, and it still confuses me, but that's fine. All right. So for whatever reason, I was expecting something like this, or like this. Both of those routes are fine. Or hey, if you wanted to be like super cheeky, maybe this. Instead, I got this. Here, it's still being drawn. That's what I got. I'm confused, gentlemen.
I was confused.
Like, I try to get in your heads and figure out what you're gonna do, but that, I mean, literally just a bit more. If you, let's say you needed to go back to the gate and get that AA vehicle, you would need that, and then you'd have to, bring that vehicle back and then set the gate up like this. Or maybe, set up an AA position down here, and face all that. We'd get something like that, right? Good God.
Okay, Liru, my thinking was with Squad 1, because they were in an elevated position, right? And they had
Right.
a relatively clear line of sight going this way. So I went this way, because there was, you notice how there's some terrain here, right? That's risen up just a bit, so get behind there.
Right,
to have some
but
cover.
instead you did this, and then you had to pull back because you realized that was a silly idea. So I get that. That's smart. You can still go south. You can use that hill. I'm not faulting that. I'm faulting the fact that you literally drove past the hill, and then you drove back.
Yeah, I wasn't. I kind of. I was.
Uh-huh.
I failed to pay
I
attention.
diagnosed
I lost like my attention.
Alright. Not
Ryan, was
to
it you that
ourselves.
dragged me to a rock?
Don't go full retard.
Can I make a suggestion for everyone? Can all riflemen please give up their single brain cell and give it to command? That might be helpful.
But it's my last one.
Morton, are you hopping back on the server?
All right. Let's set up our battle buddy systems. Let's follow a plan, and let's see how much better we do in this scenario. I'm not pulling my punches. I'm still going to spawn the same amount of AI, if not more. And I'm also going to spawn the gunships in 5 minutes, so please keep the AA Vic alive. You'll need it.
Kidnap Agron again?
I guess.
Okay.
Jesus. Y'all are the reasons why I drink.
Yay, alcoholism.
Okay. Let's try this again. Let's try it again and see what happens.
On the way!
Oh, we had 2 there, we had 1 there, I had 1 there. Yeah, right? Alcoholism. I'm gonna get my gliders ready beforehand for this one. Let's see. Perfect. I was supposed to spawn them within 5 minutes when their AA Vic went up, and I'm like, ah, cool. Let's try this again. Yeah, A settings were fixed before we officially started. I held the server. 50-50. Plus, this is such a cool shot. Remember posting this, I think, on Twitter or something. X, whatever the hell. So, after we just reminded our player bases how to properly coordinate so they don't get absolutely annihilated, let's see how well they do today. You know what, chat? I have a great idea. Let's interact with each other. And what better way to interact?
Alright, first half track. Tell Angel to hit the button.
Alright, I just heard the gate dial through the clicking, but here you go, chat. Let's go. You know what? I believe in him.
Second Vic, good to go.
First Vic, you clear?
First Vic's clear.
All right.
Clear the entrance.
I believe in him, chat. Here comes the fire. That's what I was worried about. I told them that.
On track. Push to that tree line. We are going north. We're going to get to the tree line to
Oh, Soundbite, thanks for the 72 month resub, buddy. You've been here a hot second. Hope you keep enjoying the operations. Hope you get a nice kick out of this scenario. they can be mounted in the vehicles or fall. You know, it's fine. I'm not gonna say anything. I'm sure they'll be fine. If they lose somebody, they can just dismount, load them in the vehicle, and keep going. Oh, and there goes Jay-Z. Third man, get out! Load the bodies! Oh, there we go. Did the other one blow up on launch? Yes, it did. Alright. I'll respawn her real quick.
Awaiting orders. Understood.
Desperately in medic, I'm backing up.
Tell me once you've got to RP1.
Glider's coming around. Was it the glider that did that? It might have been. Huh.
Hey, to your northwest or northwest is a vehicle.
I did say dismount at the tree line. Though I will admit, when you have someone following the vehicle and you have to stop and pick them up, it does potentially create instances like this, which, to me, then adds the question of why didn't they just have people loaded in the vehicle in the first place? But, like I said, this is how we make players learn. Through their own actions. Alright, other AA Vic is down. We have 2 down here. I'm thinking the glider caused that, but I could be wrong. Actually, both medics on the scene here trying to stabilize. 2 people down in the back. 2 guys trying to stabilize those 2.
Yeah, multiple medics.
We got these 2 over here. Alright, we're gonna start pushing the infantry out.
Smoke.
On the way. On the way.
I think it's a little late for the smoke at this point. Usually you want to put smoke before the potential mask has. Now exposing this vehicle that we've already seen get cooked off to enemy fire.
He's got tourniquets on, you're fine. Hey Metro, I stabilize the people I can stabilize.
Stable. If you're on this radio net, just tell everyone else that's still up to stabilize everyone else. We only have 1 medic up.
He's not Metro's fault.
Copy that. On the way.
I'm hearing them locally chatting. It's still savable, but now we have a massive issue about ammo. And I'm pretty sure I didn't put any, yeah, I didn't. It might be the turret. Because the only thing that can accurately one-tap 2 people in a row like that my god, he just finished stabilizing him. Oh my god. I'll take the blame then. If chat's saying I set them up to fail for this mission, I will take the blame, and I will claim I set them up to fail. In my mind, this was a simple matter of you get out from the gate, you have the time to get everyone out before they start shooting at you, then you just charge forward in the vehicles to the tree line, get out, pop smoke, regroup, fight forward. Apparently that's difficult. And I guess that's where I struggle, because that comes naturally to me, but unfortunately, players don't seem to think like that. You could literally have everyone loaded in the APCs before you enter the gate.
Send in goat.
So I don't understand why we're having infantry coming through the gate when they could have been in the
You and I
Vix.
both know that is difficult for players.
Yeah, I know, Savan. Oh, wow. Final two ops are just going to be focused on internals anyway, but it's going to have much less players now. That's a shame. Still, I'll take the L for this one, and I'll just say I set them up to fail, I guess. Saban, thanks for the 25-month reset. Nonetheless, hope you keep enjoying the operations. Hope you get a nice kick out of this. Nah, they have STG-44s and FG-42s and some G-43s with grenade launcher. No P90, that's why they failed, yep.
Copy that.
I guess it's also partially frustrating, because the first two ops were literally open dunes, no cover at all. And they did fine on those. And now we're doing ops where they do have partial cover, even full cover in certain areas, and it still falls through. And they've got, when they did those missions, they only had Car 98s. And MP38s, and now we have them utilizing much better weaponry. No, it is the staff cannon. I've never seen these two players in action before.
Yep. They got we fucking left.
Let's see what they do. Op's still live, but let's see what gets done. What do we have back here? Two more trying to stabilize. AI settings are default right now, so it's 45 plus on everything, but accuracy doesn't matter because, I mean, hell, 1 second. I'll aim straight. Do you see the spread? It's hard to show it from that short of a range, but the spread is too wide for it to really be affected by accuracy. The turret matters because it's what destroyed the vehicles early on.
lot.
And static AI doesn't really follow those settings because it doesn't have any built-in weapon sway.
We're close to it. I think it's near that temp spot.
I'm pretty sure. I forgot where I got to it.
There's still a chance.
The lowly rifleman life. The moment your stamina's full.
There's still a chance.
We can maybe open the gate, try to go up, and say, oh, we have medics on the other side.
Well, I'm trying to see if we have ammo for this.
Don't get inside! No! No!
At this point, we should be pushing all infantry to the gate on... in theory. Curious to see if Lolo's gonna try to dial out. And I'm curious to see what these two end up doing. I've got a full line of infantry on defense though, and then we've got stuff on the back line to overwatch. Trying to figure out what the heck they're gonna do. Meanwhile, you got these two coming around. Everything's focused on the gate, though. They're running up the hill. Hold on. Two people with G43s.
Nope. No, they're like shots.
Oh, get out of the open, buddy.
Guy down.
Now everything's turning around. This is amazing. This is actually amazing. Just run up and bayonet him, or you can do that. Oh my god.
Yeah, we got the guy that's sitting on us.
Hey, firm, I got.
Understood.
This is genuine, because they're all pinned on the two guys shooting over here. He missed the headshot.
Hold. Can you hold angle on that for me? I got heal.
By the way, you can bait it.
Like I said, not pulling any punches today. I'm pulling.
Alright, well, there's two up there.
Missed. The inner three came out. I gotta reload.
I give these guys a search command. You know, I got Empire and Lolo just running around on the side here. Yeah, these are new guys too. Big's falling all the way down on the bottom. Oh, poor Rex. He's got the frickin' helmeted guys to deal with too. He doesn't have the firepower. Oh, and he's being breached.
I'm reloading. Fuck you.
Oh my god!
You're just all day, buddy.
This is wild! Making sure my staff's on. Oh my god. He's got me with a bayonet. Bro knows what's up. At this point, I gotta have everything come back because there'd be an audio call out that there's something in the tower that they gotta go clear out. That's the truck cooking off. Everything's now up here firing at him. Man is exasperated. I think he just got hit by one.
Fuck.
They're trying Obsidian. I'll take fault that they're unable to, but... little worried because I think his rear is exposed here. But they have to thin the needle on him. The light is so bright. Big literally fell down like 3 stories.
Jesus Christ.
The aim's not 100%. Turret AI doesn't even really follow AI accuracy coefficients. Look, it's always been that way. But again, the reason I'm saying I failed the players in this mission is because that turret had sight on the gate itself and it shouldn't have. It's this one here. I was just trying to give it open lines to fire in here, but apparently if you turn it right enough, it actually does have lines on the gate, and because it's grouped up to everything, it could theoretically fire, and I think that's what blew up the 2 half-tracks during this push.
Grab these guns and use them.
So that's where I'll take fault. Now I'm wondering if 3 people can complete the mission.
Stamina.
He has enough ammo in a dream. Again, he's really dancing with death here because this is an open window. Objective is to get into that ring zone, clear it out, and then hold their position. He actually took a guy out. I'm not end-keying anything idle. I want to try to wrap this up, but at the same time, he's actually doing work. And sure, thanks for the 5 gift subs nonetheless, buddy. Hidden, I'm so sorry, buddy. You fell. Your battle buddy's still alive, though.
Send in Goat Team
Their
6 now.
Nah, there's no second wave, unfortunately.
Honestly, Willow, you should just join on me. We can only
Send in
input
goat
squad.
6.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Yeah.
I mean, these two guys have grenadier ammo, so they might actually be able to help with Captain actually pushing through, because now...
Send in goat team 6.
Yeah.
The fighting will continue.
Send in goat team 6.
He actually killed that tower. This guy's doing work.
Fuck.
You got some of them following the tracks of these guys. The trees speak well.
Healing.
Oh no, he finally got taken out. He got breached. Oh. Oh no. Alright, they're gonna report that that's clear.
We'll go.
Man stuck on his body. I think they zatted him. I am the ammo. Lolo went down, Empire's trying to hold. Message from hell, I'm down. He's at least doing work with the Grenadier rounds, but... I think this is it. Yep. Ah, rip, that's the final words. Alright. And you normally don't wake up. Yep. Fails the wake up check. KD from Tower Guy. 5-0, but he went up. I don't think it counted his melee kills.
Improperly.
Alright, I'll take credit for the reason this fell apart, because the turret was still able to see you guys from the gate, and it just tapped the vehicles. Because even if you all loaded in your vehicles and dismounted on the tree line, it could have still potentially tapped you at any time. Still, we had some great holdouts, especially from some of the new players getting as close as they could to the position. But nonetheless, the next two missions are going to be more CQC anyway, so shouldn't matter too much. Nonetheless, hope you had fun. Sorry you got your asses kicked. You can blame me for this one. Metro, go ahead.
Gentlemen, we tried.
I've pretty. Just for anyone who stayed alive, well done. The rest of you guys know what I just said. This campaign is meant to be hard. It's meant to be the hardest that we do. We have no squad radios. We're relying heavily on squad leads and their 50s with the battle buddy system. But sometimes, no matter how many times we try and go at it, we either get, it's just taking on the chin. And remember, this is hard mode for the campaign. So that's all I can really say about it. Don't take it to heart, lads. I think we did. Those who survived did great. Those who died, it's just unfortunate. Like I went down near enough immediately as soon as I left the cover of the gate. So that's all I got. SLs, if anyone's still here.
Yep, still here. Wow, yeah, no, right out the gate we got fucked. Yeah, I don't really think there was much to be done in that case, except maybe just drive faster, but yeah, those vehicles can only go so fast on the sand.
I tried to help you, but I was too late.
And with that, we'll be back at 8 o'clock. Thank you so much for watching. Go operate operational. Enjoy the rest of your day or night. Cheers. Maybe I'll see you in a few hours.